kindly lead the prayer. Miss. Good morning, class. Before you take your seat, please pick up the pieces of paper and plastic around you and arrange your chairs properly. You may now take your seat. Miss Secretary, is there any absent for today? Now, kindly pass your assignment in front. Okay, now, let us have a short recap about our previous lesson. Who can give me a summary of what we did yesterday? Okay, Mr. Thank you. Who else can give a short recollection of yesterday? Yes, Miss. Very good. Thank you. I will present a game title, Guess Me, and you will be instructed to guess what picture or words shown in each slide presentation is all about. You will give a word or words that will reveal what is being referred to in this illustration. Let us start our game. Guess me. First picture. Second picture. Before we proceed to our discussion, let me ask you a question. Who among you has already a background knowledge about a three-way switch? Yes, Miss. When we say that a switch is three-way. Yes, Mister. That's good. Thank you. So now, let's start the discussion. But before that, can you please read our learning objectives? At the end of the lesson, the learners are expected to recognize a three-way switch, identify the parts and application of three-way switch, connect one valve using a three-way switch, show discipline and accuracy in working with the given task. So now, we will proceed to our discussion. We will discuss the three-way switch. It is an electric switch having three terminals used to control a circuit from two different points. A type of light switch which can be arranged in pairs to control lights from two locations as at either end of a stairway or long hallway. Number 2. Parts and application of a three-way switch. A three-way switch has four different screw terminals on its body. The green screw attached to the metal strap of the switch is always for the ground wire. This is the bare copper or green insulated wire within the circuit. Grounding screws on switches were not always required, so if you are replacing an all three-way switch, you may find one without the grounding screw. The two lighter rust-colored screws are called the traveler screw. The travel wires connected for those screws will offer two different pathways for power to travel from one switch to another. On some switch brands, this pair of screws will be positioned on opposite sides of the switch body, but there are some brands in which the traveler screws are on the same side of the switch. The last screw is the common terminal. It is a darker color than the travelers, usually dark brass, copper, or black. This screw serves one of two purposes depending on where it is positioned in the circuit run. Either it accepts the incoming black or hot from the power source, or it's connected to the black or hot wire that leads onward the light fixture. Number 3. Connection of a three-way switch. A three-way switch light control one or more electrical light fixtures from the two locations, such as from both ends of a staircase or hallway. A three-way switch is built and wired a little differently than a conventional light switch. For starters, it doesn't have off and on printed on the toggle, and it doesn't have a top and bottom. It also has one extra terminal instead of having two terminal screw and a ground screw like a regular single pole light. A three-way switch has three terminal screw plus a ground screw. So class, You already know the meaning of a three-way switch and the parts of a three-way switch, right? Very good. Who can give me the meaning of a three-way switch? Yes, miss. Good. What are the parts of a three-way switch? Yes, mister. Very good. Since we are done discussing the meaning of three-way switch and the parts of it, get your paper and write what you understand about the topic that we discussed earlier. I will give you 20 minutes to finish and submit it to me when you're finished. Can you please answer the following in a 1/4 sheet of paper? Number 1. It is used to control light from two different locations. 2 to 4. Give the three parts of a three-way switch. Number 5. Give at least one application of three-way switch. Please copy your assignments. Study the schematic diagram of a three-way switch. What is a four-way switch? That's all for today, class. Goodbye. Thank you.